We are live. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I'm going to be interviewing Maria today. She is incredible, and she'll be hopping on here soon, and I'll bring her on. There she is. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Say hi. Say hashtag replay if you are hopping on, and let me know where you're tuning in from. Adding Maria. Yay!
Working!
Yay! We made it!
Great.
Yay! All right, you guys. So I feel like lower than you.
You know, that's my life because I am tall. So let me see.
Oh, I haven't seen you in real life. I didn't. How tall are you?
So that problem for very much.
How tall are you, Maria?
It's in meter. I am 180. 80, yes, kind of. 1 meter.
Oh.
I don't know how many feet is that.
I know. I'm like waiting you, but you're in the system, so.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
we evened it out. Okay, so Maria here is an incredible person that I've known for, gosh, almost 3 years, 2.5 years, I believe, through her online business community. She is from France and lives in Canada now. Victoria, is that right?
Yes, Vancouver.
Or somewhere,
yes.
Somewhere in Vancouver. Nice. And I get to interview her today on just, her story in her life and what being a part of this community that we've both been a part of for a while has done. So Maria, will you just start out by letting us know, a little bit about your background and where you were in your life before you found this community?
So my background first was in communications. So I studied communication and I work in that field, I would say 15 years. And then I got my children. And so I didn't want to be in a corporate job. I mean, I really wanted to help more people. That's when the happened, because I saw so many people being sad and stuck in their job. And I was like, I need to work with children. So then I did training in Montessori education. And that has been wonderful. I have used it for my own children. I have helped many children and families as well. But I was still in France. And this is when we decided to move to Canada, because I felt like I couldn't really find my tribe in France. I was kind of weird with my ideas. And so we moved to Canada in 2017. So I'm still a Montessori teacher, but I can feel that even if I love that job, I have the dream job. Wonderful colleague, wonderful boss. You might watch this film. This thing. Really, that's the dream job. I never had that kind of job. However, I still have projects in my life. I still want more time for my family. I still want more time for myself. And so the background for me coming to that business was really when we moved to Canada and we discovered a new world about economics, about money. And so I was like, if I want to really make this experience a success, I need more time, I need more money. And right now where I am now, I really want to keep traveling and have more time. Yeah, this is where I am.
Love that. Love that. And it's so beautiful too to see examples of people who really love their jobs, but they're still looking for something more. And it's like we get to desire everything that we want. If we want more travel and more freedom in that sense, we get to work towards that too. And I love that you've taken the path of like, it's a long-term thing that you're building and you're like, cool, I've got this that I'm working towards and I'm teaching, but it's like For you, did you feel like your mindset in your job changed when you knew that you had kind of like something different that you were building for?
Yes, I would say because when you're in a job, then you're still doing the same thing. And so for me, I can really see very far. And I was like, what's going to happen in 10 years? I'm still going to be,
Mm-hmm.
and this is not me.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way I can have a different work path, I would say. So I'm like, is it really what you want? Is it really where you want to be in 10 years? Okay, if you don't want to be there in 10 years, you have to invest. I mean, if you want to create your future, you have to invest right now in your present. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that, and I think a lot of people get stuck in that. They're like, great, I love my job, or I don't love my job, but what's my long-term strategy here? So, Maria, if you were to reflect on that dividing moment when you decided to join the Freedom Era, the part of the business online business community that we're a part of right now, couldn't you tell me how your life would look different right now if you hadn't taken that leap?
Really, I wouldn't have any dreams. Really, I want to be very honest. I would be like, okay, keep going.
Uh-huh.
That would be boring. Really? It would be so boring. And what is funny, interesting, whatever. Before I joined, sorry, the TFE, I was already investing in the online space. I started a blog
Mm-hmm.
like 2 months before I joined the business because
Mm-hmm.
I still want to dream. I still want to create my life, and nothing is going to change if I stay where I am.
So you were kind of like wanting to break into the online space and looking at what that would look like. How do you feel about like the path that you've chosen in navigating that?
That's fair. I really remember I was on my couch and I was like, okay, I need to figure out how this online space work. I didn't know anything. So I was like, okay, let's start my blog. Okay, then I read so many articles about the blogs and then affiliate marketing, and really I read so many things. And I was like, it's gonna take me years to know how these things work.
Mm-hmm.
And I read this article that for me that was the kind of the haha moment. And that was a lady on the blog, and she was speaking about, okay, I've got some affiliate link on this blog, but this is not how I'm living right now. There is another solution. And I was like, I need to find out what is this solution. So for me, when I discovered this business and everything about the automation, I was like, okay, it's gonna be easier.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take time and an investment anyways, but when you can find like a all-in-one, this is like A to Z, it's really, really remarkable to be able to like feel like you're actually gaining traction in everything that you're doing rather than like bopping around all these different things and trying these different ways. It's like
Yeah,
try this way and keep going and you'll build the momentum and it's accumulation thing.
mhm,
So
exactly. Yeah.
yeah. So Maria, has your vision for your life and the impact that you get to make, which you had mentioned that you're very impact driven to begin with, so I'm sure you've probably been like that since you were a kid. But has the vision of what you can do and how you can impact, has the vision increased since plugging into this community and plugging into this business? How so?
Yeah.
If so.
So really for me, this business has really opened me to the infinite possibilities. Before I knew I could get what I wanted, but like with, I would say, with effort and with
Mm,
a strategy in a way, and like be like, okay, you do that and then you do that and then you do that. And really when I plugged into this community, I learned so much about the field, about the energy, about your mindset, about you get to create not from your goals in a way, but from where you are. So for me, I had success in a way, but that wasn't coming from my mindset. That was really coming from, okay, let's do that, and then that, and then that. But my mindset was aligned with that. So I had a lot of tension, I would say. And this community really, I really discovered so many things about the mindset, about my relationship with money, my relationship with myself, my past. Really, yes.
And what is your vision and like what impact on the world do you want to make?
That's very interesting. I keep thinking of that, and I was watching a replay in another community I am part of, and we had 3 questions to answer, and really my vision is to keep traveling and to keep helping children. That's my vision, really, and impacting, still being available for children, but the way I want to be, and to build, I don't know, charities about feeding children and educating children and keeping them all in health. Yes, that's my vision.
Love that.
It's
So
possible,
good.
and it's not going to be so hard work that I thought.
Yeah, yeah. My next question to you is how would the pandemic and COVID and like March 2020 until now, how would that have felt different if you hadn't already had this community and business?
So for me, I would say I haven't been so impacted because I am a social worker. So I kept my work because I had to go to work. And it actually has been kind of beneficial for me. I want to be very honest because I'm also doing more things online that I was doing before, which helped me very much, really, to understand how the online space is so. I mean, I'm so grateful it's here. I'm so grateful the online is here, and I have developed my other activity online, doing French tutoring, and I was like, wow. I mean, for me, it impacted me in the way that a crisis can be an opportunity. This is really how I see it. And I had more time at one point because I was at home, lockdown. So I just invest that time. And it really showed me that, wow, if I had all of that time freedom, I could create so much. So it really opened my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that time freedom is great. um, what is different about this community and this business model that's different than others that you've been in or looked at before?
Really, for me, I have most of my time being in a corporate job. And so now I'm like, okay, you can do the hard work and you can do all of these things, but it's going to be for you. It's going to be for your success. You're nurturing yourself. You're not. Sometimes I had this feeling of working hard for someone who didn't care about what I was doing in communication.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, really, I had this feeling of wasting my time and my creativity and my energy. And I was so frustrating about that. So it's really about I go wherever I want, and I enjoy whatever I am creating, and I can be proud of myself. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what do you want for you today? What do you want for you today? You get to choose. You just get to choose. Do you want to stay in your and spend hours doing nothing, or yeah, for me it's really self-motivation that was very important in that business.
Love that. That's like, go ahead, what?
From where I am from in my mindset, like, because I had so much energy that nobody was using, so now I've got a lot of this energy. I use it for myself. It's wonderful.
That's great. That's awesome. It's like you had a direction for all of your energy to funnel into.
This is so good,
Yeah.
a container like this, because then you just harvest your work. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Maria, my next question is if you could say anything to yourself back when you were taking a look at what it is that we do online and whether it'd be a fit for you, what do you think you would tell yourself, your past self, in those moments?
I think I would say this business is not a joke.
Not a
If,
joke.
if, if you want the result, take it seriously, really, because it's not a joke. It's working. So it's like your life. Your life is not a joke. So what do you want to do? Are you going to take it seriously? Or are you going to just watch yourself trying something here, something here? Or are you just going to jump now and do your work? Your choice. Honestly.
Were you hesitating when you were making that decision, or were you pretty solid in it?
Yeah. I was hesitating because I had other stuff in my life to not to clean, but to go through. So, I mean, it takes time to get aligned with the business or with your life, I would say. But once you know you're on the right track, then you just go. It's not a joke. I mean, whatever it is, whatever the project you're in, sometimes you're like, okay, maybe I'm going to do that. But then you take the decision that, okay, I am doing it now. It's not a joke. Put all of my energy.
I love that. So Maria has mentioned that we do affiliate marketing, and one of the products that we affiliate for, the main product that we love to affiliate for, is Kangen water. Maria, how has your physical health or your family's health changed once getting Kangen water into your house, and then also being able to share that with other people as well?
I would say really it's, for me, just drinking that water, I'm sure I'm taking care of my body. And just these little things, I'm like, okay, this is one step for a better life, I would say. And I mean, it changed your your vision about water. Whatever water you drink after this water, it's like, yeah, healthy water. And I don't know how to explain, but now when we drink other waters, we're like, what's that water? So it's so good. It's, yeah. And it's so easy. You can, for me, really, you can use it for so many other uses that it's like, wow. I really feel like Einstein in my kitchen. Really, I want to be honest. I'm like,
you feel like what?
Einstein, you know?
I love that.
Because I am not a scientific person, but I get to have a wonderful, wonderful scientific object in my kitchen that I use on a daily basis. I really feel so grateful for that. I don't have to think how it works because I just have to taste it.
Right.
And my skin is better. I mean, yeah, we have so many benefits. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. My kids are like, whenever they drink someone else's water, they're like, this is not Kangen water.
I mean, you feel it. You just drink it, you put it in your mouth, and you can feel, I mean, you get the wonderful hydration that your body needs. And that's it.
Yeah, it's great. We're not going to go too into the science of it, but basically a Kangen water machine takes your tap water, filters it, and then electrolyzes it. So it actually makes it very bioavailable to your cells, and you can it's like superior hydration. And you feel that when you drink it, it's like your cells are just like, yes, please. And it's really light tasting and never gets sloshy. And it's alkaline as well. Or alkalized rather. So it's really great for our bodies and all the senses. Okay, moving on to next question. Maria, what are you?
And for your
Go ahead. What?
For your energy. For me, this water really resonates with me because it's just supports you. Like, it's wonderful for your energy. Yes.
It's very energizing, that's for sure. I mean, when your body's properly hydrated, it's happy. Dehydration's like a huge issue. Even when people are drinking water, it's not always absorbed right and all of that. So, Okay, actually, this is my last question, Maria. But we can chat about anything else after if you want to bring that up. What are you most proud of since being a part of this movement that we're a part of and the global community that we're a part
Um, that's a hard question, that one. Um, it's always hard to
of?
answer. I would say to trust myself even more than before, from a very more aligned place.
Mm.
For me, this is really what I could say I'm proud of since I've been in that community. It's really being like, okay, I had this vision and now I can align with that vision. I don't know, do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
for me, I have been very, very inspired by all of the leaders and also anybody who is coming in that business, because we all want to thrive and we all know that we deserve it. And it's like having this community of people who are like, I won't say life driven or dream driven, and you can see it works. So to do your work, get aligned, and you're gonna receive.
Mm. I love that. And the internal transformation is like, it's just so powerful to be able to wake up and trust yourself every morning, or wake up and be grateful and be happy in your own skin, and just,
And I would
it's
be
really.
to feel powerful. For me, this is, I would say, my what I receive from that business is feeling powerful about your life. Like
Mm.
so many people, and this is why I left communication. People, they were, I mean, communication business job, I would say. People felt so powerless. Like I was so sad for them. They were like,
Mm.
yeah, I'm not gonna change my work now. I'm just 50. And I was like, what? I mean, you still have 50 years to live. Are you going to be powerless like this? And and for me, this business is really about making us powerful and impactful. So I'm very grateful for that business, for sure.
Mm. Love it. Was there anything else that you wanted to chat about?
I'm so happy to have met you as well, because you're an inspiration for me, and like how we inspire each other as well. I love this community for that reason. There is no
Mm-hmm.
us, you know. There nobody has the truth in that business. Everybody get a chance to write whatever they want. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, and I love that, if I ever come to Vancouver Island, I can hit you up and be like, let's meet for coffee. And, I just like, I have like travel people to meet up with all over the world because of this, which is really great. And I wish we could have gotten you over to Australia with us the last couple times. But once borders open up again, no excuses, you're coming.
exactly. I can go to California, Australia, Germany, France. I can go anywhere.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Maria. And if this conversation perked your ears up at all, or you're just kind of feeling our vibes, feeling our energy, and want to learn more about what exactly it is that we do online and how it all works, send either of us a private message and we'll happily just discuss with you.
Exactly. Just have a chat and see where you are and where you want to go. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carl.
Yeah, thank you, Maria. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye bye.
Bye.